target. Leave it. Great location. Great master. Great location. Great location. Great master.
Something's broken. Boo. Bees. Something wasn't broken last night, now it's broken now. Let's restart Black Desert? How goes the 10-hour streamage? Also, we gotta put in the new meme of I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. Good, nice. Alright, try this shit again. Who are you? I'm still me. How do I have 27 months on this channel? I have no idea. Super stalker, maybe? I don't know. I'm not your daddy. Do I have to like restart my computer? Is my graphic card bugged? Because it's like I had low-res textures fucking everywhere.
Tell me whatever troubles you anytime.
Alright. So let's bring this up more for planning than really anything. So that we can go through this shit. So we're going to use this for the all attack damage, realistically. It's the only thing I'm actually going to get out of it. So don't panic. Do I give a shit about the combat EXP here? No, I don't. I do. I can't fucking do it. Alright, so we're gonna run that. We're not gonna run any perfumes. That's suicidal. Should be the church buff that overrides. Yeah, that's the church buff. it can't be done by the ferry, which sucks. Okay. And I think this place is knockdown bound. Yeah, knockdown bound. Alright. So... that works. Let's put that over there. Grab the pets.
Oh, just be careful not to hurt yourself. My heart would ache for you.
Oh, does it go in as an adventurer's boon? Okay. Alright. So, let's try out these add-ons and see if this is working better. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get another leg down. I'm trying to remember how I did it, because I know it was taking all the big burst skills and doing it. Weird. That's 3 times this time. I mean, we're definitely staying more add-oned. But I'm not dropping the leg in 2 like I used to. Yeah, I'm not getting this leg in 2. I think it's the, I almost want to say this may be the AP cap thing issue going on. Is why we're not. Also, hello there.
Hey, you saying the struggle's real?
I'm saying I don't know what they changed.
I know that they changed how the flow works. I'm not too sure about much else other than like the damage numbers. They've kind of changed how the flow works on everybody. That could be great. So it doesn't seem to be doing as good as it used to be.
Well, what I'm thinking is, I think what they've changed. Where the fuck is that fucking overpowered piece of shit? Oh, it's stuck in the Sakili. There you are. So what I think's happened is, I think they changed with the AP cap. I think it's stopping me from blowing this leg up in two.
Two skills.
Well, 2 rotations of the leg. So it does a... So it goes up, does its thing, it does one attack down. We're gonna see how it goes, because I'm about to go to the 3rd wave. And I'm just trying to get used to... I know that there was something I did that I normally didn't do. And it was about the rotation. It was like, I went in straight for the big fucking hit skills. I'm pretty sure is what I did. So...
Well, what I'm hoping is that your memory works like drunken recall. Hopefully, when you're doing it, you'll kind of slowly remember, oh, it was fucking this. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not like the AP cap or something that they changed that is making a drastic difference. That's the hope, anyway. Hope in the coat. Up with the hope. Down with the dope.
Oh god, this leg, fuck. 3 legs, fuck me. Okay, so that's user error on that one. Fuck! I've got my skills out of order, and so I keep blowing the big skill when it's doing its attack. Motherfucker. There we go. Damn, I'm already to the AFK phase? Shit. Alright. No, I've also just got to get used to doing the rotation, too.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I don't
But
necessarily.
I don't think it's a rotation thing here. I think this, on specifically the leg issue, is I'm not cutting through it anymore like I used to.
I mean, you have way more AP than you used to.
Oh, fuck. Yes, I do.
I mean, we're talking, what, 80? At the very least?
I didn't even have,
I don't know.
I didn't even, when I was here on my Drakania, I didn't even have my Karazans.
Still running to oh yeah.
Fuck no. Pin Crescents, Pin Bassi, all that shit. I wasn't a broke bitch.
Yeah, I was running the Pen Crescents and the Pen Basilisk. And the Pen Ogre.
See, I had the Pin Hipster necklace, so...
Good Pen Grad.
Yep.
Yeah. A Toongrad. I wanted to go that route. Sorry, I actually had latents. I don't know why I fucking said ogres. Man, those were the days. And that was before the AP cap when they changed it when you were on her last, though, right?
Yeah. There was none of this 5% bullshit. I mean, there was, but it was select spots. Here, it was a 30% spot.
I was about to say, it was most of the time it was like 30%ers. Which I'd be okay with. At least at 30%, you have a chance to at least do some actual killing. Oh, and of course, 30%, you would at least have the whole world open to you for your grind points. You wouldn't have to be relegated to only 3 spots because of trash loot.
Yep.
So right now, it's basically like you're walking around there at, what, 310 with 5% of what the fuck you have?
Yeah,
Which
plus
ain't
all
shit.
the... Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. No, if it was 30%, then we're talking. Hell, I'd be okay at 10%. But 30%,
It is stupidly punishing, and, you know, everybody complains about it, and they know it.
Right. Oh, so, the Global Labs did release. And I guess you'll be getting a lot of points for participating in all the other fucking dumb stuff. So they will definitely have points to deck with. For sure. They released how much you'll gain for doing like quests and other things. So if they're doing Node War or whatever else, yeah, they'll definitely have enough points to deck anybody if they want to.
But it's 400,000 per one-sided deck.
Right. But with the amount of points that they're going to be able to make doing the quests, doing the Node Wars, doing the guild bosses, doing any other guild activity is going to vastly increase those odds of happening. Because there's a lot of points that you can gain for just daily activity. Hell, I think the quests were like 20k, which I think was the lowest amount.
So I went through this morning and last night before I went to bed, and I was thinking about my skill rotation and how every skill I use, where I use it, and what would be applying at the moment. And I tried to get the most bang for the buck per add-on to fit the rotation and roughly how long it's up. So the thing that was missing, which I ended up finding, because I ended up looking through the Drakania Discord, and it was the 30% all monster AP, monster damage add-ons were what was missing from the Garmoth thing.
Oh, okay.
So all those blank spaces were the 30% monster AP. Which made sense once I saw that I was only missing 3 spaces. And then looking at where they were, it was on all the setup shots before the big skills. So it made sure that you always had the monster damage up. Damn it!
Yeah, I remember that skill being a thing. Or that skill add-on being a thing.
Shit. But boy, did they get rid of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can only get this piece of shit down in 3. I can't get it in 2.
So now it's the same as the Guardian.
In terms of this spot, yes.
I don't like what I'm hearing.
Well, this is the AP cap really setting in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm gonna
but you would also think that-
I'm gonna try on this next leg to get in behind it. And see if I can get the back attack up the leg. And see if that helps. See if I can actually get the back attack on the leg. Because if I can do that twice, then that should be what I did to kill it.
Yeah, because otherwise it's the AP cap killing me.
Oh, I did beat, Enzlar last night.
Okay.
So, it took me 2 tries, and I kept adding shit until I beat it. And I do need the Adanya potion. And I do need, my Villa buffs.
Mm-hmm.
I was going in with no Villa buffs, no Adanya potion.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah,
But
and Enslar says, nah, not today, sunshine.
The only thing I can't figure out is there's a random one-shot that happens, and I can't place what I'm doing wrong, that just randomly shows up, she vines the whole place, and you're dead.
And there's no way to
And there's,
iframe out of it.
well, no, there's no way to figure out where that came from. Like, I don't understand what I did wrong, where it happened, and what caused it to show up, and it's just a random one-shot, just bang, I'm dead. Nope, fuck, I came in behind it.
Have you gone through the easy boss plan yet?
No. I have not touched any of the Land of the Boring Light content that's come out, other than the original one that gave out. Other than there was one event where they gave out like a bazillion bags if you did the first one. I think it was like 10 bags for the first one. And I did one of the ones for that thing. Outside that, no.
Yeah, no, I figured that, and that's why I asked you if you had tried it yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I figured. Not a big deal. I mean, eventually it'd be probably advantageous to go through it. Especially for that free crowns. There's a lot of crowns. Not that we need free crowns, but you never know.
Ow, fuck me.
Well, unfortunately, the Megu is definitely better than the Maywood, in theory, and at least for me.
Is it better than the Guardian? Is gonna be the next question. And the only-
I would say probably is close,
Because
but
what I would do is I would record 5 hours each on Garmoth, and then look at the averages of the 5 all together. And see who performed better over the 5 hours in just trash loot. Because obviously you're going to see luck between, you know, the Debos and the other bullshit.
well, yesterday, yes, I only did 8 hours,
Where's that fucking bitch
but
at?
I got 500 trash loot more than my Maywood would without aggros.
Okay.
Maybe it was 1,000, but I know it was more than 9,000. So, like total, there's a little bit over 10K for the hour. But I already switched to the new guy to try to see how he does,
Okay.
because it's a 1 slipper tag. But Zethian is looking like he's killing pretty easily on him.
Zethian makes anything look easy when he's using all of his shit on it.
Well, unfortunately for us, the only thing that he has that we don't is those damn scrap. So,
I've got one set. I just gotta figure out where I'm putting them first.
I'm gonna do knockdown first. So that way I can just go into Zephyros and not really care.
I am like 15 away from having 2 sets.
Yeah, I kinda need to make an order in for it. Again, for the 30.
They may have changed it. I just got a back attack and I didn't see it pop up on the Sicilian.
We may have changed it where you can't backpack it.
Oh shit.
I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would say that that was the case. Because I didn't see no back attack.
I didn't either.
Which would be a pretty big loss of damage.
Cause like, I'm just right there at the fucking cunt's edge of getting it.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I would say that that was the case.
So either that 30% AP was just enough to get me to kill it,
Or they removed back attacks and that was it. Because like right now, my back attack damage is like 60% or something.
That's why I'm using Harmony Draughts here right now. Is because I tried to get, you know, the maximum amount of back attack I could because I wanted to see the real, you know, I wasn't going to give a fuck. I mean, I'm earning enough here that I can use it.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill you, even if... You could almost get away with it at fucking Polly's. You would just feel a little wrong about using, you know, 4 of them. Because that'd be half of your money. But you can do it.
Shit. I did the rotation wrong.
You're gonna be hoping to loot 2 more Kabua's artifacts at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd come here some and just piddle around. I'd rather do this than Dark Seekers, because the chances should be higher here that I get the Kabua. And I don't have to use Agros here, too. But I tell you what, the one thing I did miss about the Drakania was the movement. Like how she moved over the Guardian's sluggish bitch ass. But I also don't mind the Guardian's movement because when the Guardian connects, it's dead.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss this leg. I'm just gonna go ahead and let it do its shit so I don't waste my skills. Motherfucker, making me do it 4 times. Where is this cunt? It looks like I'm keeping my bar up consistently outside the DP buff, because, well, that one's...
Fun and games. Fucking fun and games, sir.
Yeah. I'll go over the add-ons after this hour, and I'll kind of walk through it and theory craft it and see if we're going to change anything. Also, the thing I forgot about that I remembered, too, is I can get church buffs cheaper because of it being a Drakania. Because nobody does shit all with those skills, so I get the church buff for cheaper. Ugh. But my fairy won't pop it. That's the disadvantage. Fuck. Alright, AFK. And I think it'll make sense. I may be missing something.
I mean, it took me like half an hour to keep 8-ish passives or whatever up on Megu. I don't even have a little notepad thing like you got going on.
Yeah, no, so my rotation's slightly different because I do a lot of engaging. Instead of engaging automatically with the aerial burst on the 2, I tend to do a lot of WE where I do the tectonic slam into... Because that's normally my engagement. Like, I have it as both in case I am towering. Then sure, like, if I'm here and I'm saying this is it, I would do the, you know, here into it and then to get around. Alright, 90%. We need to be up here at the front. Go ahead and Z buff. Get our DP buff. Hit this. Get out of that, Yeetus Maximus. Whoops, that fucking went too far. And I may go down to Gyphon just to make sure I am doing it right. Where I do get a back attack off something big. It's not that I'm a bitch. Okay, I'm slightly a bit of a bitch. That I don't want to go to Orbita yet.
Or
Ethereum's not that bad, but there's not enough at, I think, Ethereum to get the test yet of what I want. For what I want.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm trying to get... So, here was just to see and test. I knew this was a safe space I could go, but also I had an old benchmark. So, it was this leg. This leg was my benchmark. I knew in 2 rotations, if I could kill the Sekillian's leg in 2 rotations, I was back, you know, where I needed to be. And I'm having to either A, admit defeat, or B, I am really still not getting this shit down. So... So I'm thinking next is we go pop down to Gyphon for just a few minutes. I'm not going to go grind an hour there. But to go to Gyphon and go do a rotation or 2 on it, maybe go up to the... I get a fucking... Butcher to drop just a few minutes down there. Cycle through them a few times. To see how I'm doing on bigger target damage gameplay. Because I did do the Drakania a good bit down there. I mean, I learned her down in Gyphon. I lost fucking crystals all the damn time down there. God, I broke my Macalods enough that I burned through all 6 of my annuals on just the Macalods alone down there. Originally learning the Drakania.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it was brutal. I think I lost one on the Valkyrie and the rest were all Drakania. And it was dumb shit that was killing me down there. That's what was fucked up. Like, I got body blocked a couple times and I couldn't get out of it. My V was already up. So...
God damn, not humans. The guy can sing. Wow.
As long as you keep moving, Orbit is not bad. The big golem...
Yeah, Titan's easy. It's the golems that spawn from the stones that you break.
Wait,
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm trying to think about the... Orbita's got the... I'm trying to think how much is on the HP of that golem. That's what I was trying to think. That's why I was thinking Orbita over Tenebrum. Because I was trying to find something tanky enough that I could actually beat the shit out of.
Orbita.
Yeah.
But Orbita will definitely punish you.
It's not that I don't have the gear for it. I got the gear to fight. I'm overcapped at Orbita. Where's this Sekilian at so I can go ahead and get it over with?
The easy part's technically the Titan.
Okay.
I don't even take damage from that motherfucker myself, but... Then again, I don't... I mean, at least his normal AoEs doesn't do any damage really to you. It's his... He's got like a frontal thing that he shits out through things that you just have to be aware of. It's the golems. When you get close to the end of their life, they do an attack that is like 2 or 3 hits and can easily kill you.
Okay.
Especially at night. So either you avoid them, try to do your defense thing should work, like the frontal guard.
Yeah.
I did see that if I use the frontal guard at that right time, like it will absorb it, but it'll crack it down to like nothing.
Yeah, because I was doing that with the Guardian at Tenebrum, and I mean, it was taking my shield from 80 to 20 to 0. Quick.
Quick! Manticore isn't so bad with his AoE thing, but the Golems is way worse.
That's fair.
But
I wish I had just something... Like, I think the only thing I've got, really, is Gyphon Under for just, like, stat stick tanky dudes, technically, that's not in Adania.
Right. Question is, how much cucking are you wanting to do today?
I mean... Am I the cuck or getting cucked?
Getting cucked.
Oh, none. Fuck that shit.
Just making sure, you know?
I'll cuck. That's not a problem. Fuck that shit. I'll do that all day long.
But to be cucked.
Oh, fuck no.
Because I think doing anything lower than Yazrid, you'd almost be cucking yourself.
Gay couple
That's
request
something.
incoming. Right. So no.
Hell no.
Big titty goth waifu? Sure, totally. We'll do that.
Yes. I'd let her strangle me with her knives all day.
Yep. Now that I would get cucked for. Sure.
Death by stew.
If you tell me that's the end result, is that at the end? Sure, I'll get cucked for that. If that's my reward at the end. Did I kill the big
That is
skilly?
what brings me to the halls of Valhalla.
I will die a noble death. I will die in battle. Alright, got 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn my shit off as soon as this drop pops. And then we'll look over my add-ons and we'll talk about it. Well, probably while I slow ride. Gaifen?
What about any of the lantern spots? Like, Ash Forest or something?
So, the issue is like, so I thought about Turos because it is just, but it's fucking just billions of Turos being farted at you for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever long you want to go, and that's not really what I want. I really wish that was just a few mobs that are big and tanky as fuck that I could sit there and beat on them.
Fucking Starlight Forest. Those motherfuckers are few and far between and tanky.
This is the AFK face.
What about the Gaifen, or not Gaifen, but Dekia Cyclops?
I don't see. I thought that was. I've never done Cyclops, so I didn't know.
Me either.
I don't know what's actually there to. Because I don't want to be sitting there just like killing bazillions of trash mobs. Like that's what I'm trying to avoid.
It's one mob as far as more a Cyclops. It's not like a bunch of them. You're only fighting with one, and I think you have to fight with the.
See, I thought it was a bunch of bats that spawned in his wave.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Was the bad guys. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me.
I mean, I could go to Ethereum and we just cycle the fucking mobs until I get the boss, but then I already know I'm losing 50% boss HP. Or I'm losing 50% of my shit against them. But I'm gonna lose that against anybody, actually. That's in that health bar range. Fuck.
That's something else, is that, you know, Ethereum's also the good, unfortunately, is also a good spot to just test other classes against, as far as that's concerned. I assume my mate was always going to be under, but you never know.
No. This is me trying to, I need to go do that at some point. So I can go get one for my trader.
He would.
That's the only reason why I want it, is for the trader. Because we just got a fancy new pin Black Star box. We're gonna pop that box, and then we're gonna go get my trader a fancy new fiery Black Star for shits and giggles. Because this is kind of what I would like to do. I'm kind of seeing this as... I want to get the add-ons right, but then I also want to check my back attack shit, which I know I'll get at, Gython.
Hell yeah, you are.
And then once I have that, I would like to go... actually try to get the rotation locked down. Because that's also going to determine add-ons, unfortunately. Going to do it this week when they release the DPS meter. Well, so I'm not looking for, like, min-max DPS.
It'd be nice to know what we're doing for numbers, that's for sure. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see it.
It's more of a practical DPS. Like, I don't need to know that I'm doing 14,600,900 and bazillion 52 damage to one mob. What I want to see is how I go through the rotation. Is my shit staying up properly? And because the Drakania rotations are all fucking nearly red now. Like, they're barely using blue. And I'm like, what in the shit is this? And it feels weird.
Is it just because you're dishing out more hits? What?
Well, no, it's a much longer rotation. Like, I mean, they're fucking sitting there cycling through this shit almost twice.
Yeah, more hits. In the same time.
But all the damage is in the blue. All of the damage is in the blue, and you can rotate your blue nearly perfectly.
But getting 2 hits off could also mean more damage too, depending on the damage. Which is why I play Maywa, because she hits so fast.
Did I just do it?
Looks like it.
Did I just kill it in 2? Or was that 3? I don't remember, and I don't know.
Oh, it was either 2 or 3.
It was probably 3, and I just didn't count.
Well, when you get the DPS meter, you'll be able to at least check kind of in time frames, because that's kind of the point of it. You'll be able to pause and play and kind of see where that damage is coming from at certain times. That's the point of, I can see the point of that being. And that's when you would actually use it. In your particular case, you would be like, oh, am I doing this amount of damage at the right amount of time, or am I doing double the damage with this in that same amount of time? Which one is it?
Why does the Sicilian never want to come over here and play properly? He always wants to sit here and hide in this fucking shit. Where is he? Come here, Mr. Killian.
Yeah, he's literally in the middle.
Never have fixed this shit. Since the day he was released. I remember Chloe bitching about this. But Chloe had a worse issue. Chloe would find him all the way at the top of that thing and you couldn't hit him. And he'd just sit there and keep bombing you. And there was nothing you could do if it got stuck up there.
But yeah, in your case, that's what you would use that DPS tracker thingy. Just to see what the difference is between those in that time period. in a short amount of time period.
You bitch! You would ruin my attempt at trying to doing this. Bringing this shit out now. Had all my shit lined up. It's close to 2, but it's 3 99% of the time. I think it's the 30% thing. I think is where I'm really starting to lean on is, I think that's the difference.
Yeah, the back on the day, 30 AP. The 38% AP gap.
Yeah.
It used to be.
Which would be an interesting math to do is, how close am I to that original AP?
Imagine killing at Trader's Graveyard for EXP.
I've seen people do it, I never did it.
It's not worth it. Even if it... I mean, I've never seen the EXP from it, so I can't really say it would have ever been worth it. I've gone out there randomly over the years and killed there.
Am I, like, missing him, or did I already kill it? Nope, there you are.
Oh, he's hiding.
He's always hiding.
He's literally trying to spawn on the opposite direction of you.
Every time. And then some days he spawns always right where I'm at. And it makes, like, perfect sense. But, like, nope, this big-tittied ass dragon bitch is over here fucking shit up. I ain't getting near.
I ain't gonna trying to get my head crushed in by them can crushers of titties. Watermelon smashers, that's what it is. You got 2 watermelon smashers waiting to break some shit.
Those are skull crushers, my friend. Skull crushers. Bitch. I was also today's years old when I learned that I could also speed that up. I never remembered that I could speed it up, and I learned that today. But it will burn the stamina so fucking fast. So, if you were to press F in the middle of it, she speeds up, and it absolutely blasts your stamina down.
Oh, God.
But, you can go catch some shit with that Drak.
Yeah.
I could probably decently chase down a Maywa. As long as I had stamina with that. And that's, I think, how they're doing it.
But it's that short burst that where, yeah, you'll be able to get me in AOS, but in the long terms, nah, I'll just juke you and go the opposite direction. Where you can't juke and go the opposite direction like I can.
I saw Flowers do it. I just need to remember how to do it. Because he can literally snap her the other way.
That would be insane to see. That'd be insane to see. Because you'd have to, like, do your thing, jump up in the air, and then continue the fly.
Yeah. Also, hello there. We're just gonna end it here at the end of the AFK phase. Since it's 20 seconds left on the buffs.
Yeah. Hello.
Alright. Let's go turn this shite in. 35,000 trash isn't terrible for doing fuck all. So... Alright, let's put this shit up and let's look over this. So,
Hello there.
hello there. How's it going?
Is the new class out yet?
Yep. You can go be the big bro or little bro Deadeye now.
Yeah.
You could be the Leon Kennedy all day.
Okay, so let's...
And with a on a character creation, a James Bond reference.
Oh, yeah,
really?
the James Bond reference.
Where he turns and
I forgot
pulls.
about that.
Yeah, he walks in and shoots.
That's the best thing. It's like the
Uh,
whistle for me. I love the whistle from the Deadeye. She does a skill where she does the whistle. The
Okay.
whistling whistle.
So this is what I ended up cooking. Where is the final goals? All right, so most of my shit, like I said, is in the blue. Like, that's where most of the damage comes from. So what I was working on was trying to find something that kept up the stuff where I thought it would potentially want to be refreshed to get through the rest of red to come back into blue. So as I said, I start either with Aerial Burst or Tectonic Slam are my two, like, engagement things. So if I'm coming into something, I figured it was better to come in with crit rate and attack speed first. And this way, bang, those are up, because that's an engagement. Or if I'm sitting still, I do all DP reduction, all evasion reduction. Now
Yeah,
I've stripped
that's
you because I'm right
basically
there.
far away.
So either one of those openers goes into the other opener. It's just which one do we pick? So the next big skill is the up and over skill, the Doombringer. That's the one where you're going to go up and over. Which to me says I'm putting myself in danger. So I was looking at, okay, this is the point where I'm going to add the DP buff for 15 seconds now and go ahead and get my crit damage going, because now I'm going to cycle through a couple other skills to get me ready to hit the big skill. So that would be cycling through to Tectonic Slam in blue form would now give me the back attack and refresh the crit damage. Then it sets up for Sundering Roar, which is adding the movement speed, because now I'm probably going to have to move around after I use the big skill. Cycle into red, start doing my red stuff, and then come back through. And this is what doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense roughly, is if I always had this issue, from what I remember, where I would kill something with a DP buff, or I would apply the DP buff and it would be immediately dead. So this coming out and getting ready to do my big AoEs, so if I do happen to kill shit, I'm reapplying the DP reduction skill, and I'm also boosting my accuracy at the end of my run. That'll hang out through most of that rotation. Not that she really has an accuracy issue, but it would help if there is anything accuracy related, because I don't really see anything else to add in her kit here that made sense. And then we go back to, again, Tectonic Slam versus Aerial Burst in terms of who to do first in that regard. But I can't quite feel out if that is the best case scenario, because again, most of people now are running like 90% red skills, and they're barely using blue skills, and that makes no fucking sense. Let's see, who do I stop by on the way to Gyphon? Vendor. Well, if we're going that way, then we'll just sell here. The hell are you going? So it's Aerial Burst, Tectonic Slam, Doombringer, Tectonic Slam, actually I don't remember what this is. This is the, this might be Tectonic Slam right there. Then there's one of the fill skills. There is the Doombringer. Then this takes you to red form, and then the flow for that final burst. Then you're back up here.
Oh, can you hear the whispering sound from the wind?
Damn, I made 800 mil just fucking off. Is that what I'm seeing?
Can't be mad about that. It's something.
Yeah, 898 in silver on just the trash loot from it, not counting the 6 Kabuas I got from it and
Kabua's fragments.
two Debo rings.
Ooh.
And decent amount from the decent amount of gold from the Forgotten Limbo box.
Are you here to pick your items?
We got 30, so 30, probably 32, 33 magical shards out of it. I mean, that wasn't a terrible hour. I'll take it. Yeah, garbage. So,
Can be bought with money, but wouldn't a nice hot supper be true happiness?
literally just a little over $1 bill an hour? Doing nothing? I made my Harmony Draughts back.
Yeah, definitely did. That's all that matters to me when I'm going to them kind of areas. Do I make my Harmony Draughts back or not?
Alright, now let's go see Undies. And
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. On the guy from under. I do miss it when during its prime. It was simpler times, man. Simpler times.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have all this confabid exchange for another thing to change into another thing. We just had good gear and good vibes.
This may be a bad idea. There's a lot of people down here. Nobody's in here, right? Yeah, nobody's in here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're only going after back attack tests, so I'm not gonna actually, like, buff up. Because there's no point in that shit down here.
I'll say you're so overcapped for there. It's probably dumb
Yeah.
to go in with anything less than or anything more than simple cron and church buffs, and what you got is pretty much it. I mean, sure, you could use a harmony drop, but is it necessary? Hey, a force fairy. It goes.
Okay, I'm definitely getting the big damage off. When you turn around on me, you fucking cunt. You're supposed to be able to kill these before it turns around. That's like the benchmark. If you can kill it before it turns around, then you're doing it right.
I was about to say you should be able to do it before it even really turns around once you have the buff.
Well, that's the thing. I have the buff, and they're still turning around on me. But I mean, I'm just barely missing it too. So take that for a grain of salt. Okay. I can take that. We're definitely not getting our add-ons all the way up because we can't get through the full thing. So, I mean, that's probably a good sign. Well, I got through it on that time. The fuck? Okay. That's why I was afraid of, is I was just doing just enough damage that I'm getting through them pretty quick.
Yeah. That you are, sir. That you are.
Try not to aggro his shit. Okay. Well, I have to say that's the first time I've seen somebody up that far on that spot. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, see, I don't necessarily want to do that right now. I mean, I don't mind doing this place, but that's not...
I'll say if you're gonna goof off at a place, you might as well goof off at a place that's gonna get you maybe an item.
See, if I test any of those higher end spots, I've got to run my perfumes. I've got to turn a perfume on. If I'm gonna go to anything on this side of the map, it's a perfume. Anything on this side of the map is don't use perfumes. I just don't know if I want to wait. And I love how it's literally right down the mountain ridge. If it's this side, you don't use perfumes. If it's this side, you use perfumes. I just don't know if I want to sit here and wait for this little shit to spawn. It's the only thing that's bugging me. Screw it. Let's go see what Big Boy does.
Where did I store it?
One lapis lazuli and one hammer are all I need to fix anything.
What did you decide on?
We'll go to Ethereum for a few minutes.
There are lots
And
of
go
things
smack
that
on
can be
that
bought
and
with
see if we
money,
get one of those
but wouldn't a nice
bosses
house
to
have a
spawn
bit
up.
of happiness?
Alright. Oh yeah, while we're here. We've got 3 stones to blow up. That we got last night. So we need to blow them up. Because just sitting in our inventory isn't going to do us any good.
Nope.
Did you miss me? If not, I'm going to go back.
No, Shirley Bob.
Are you here to pick your item? Where did I store it?
And I say that right there is a crime. So.
Big crime. Real big crime. Kind of crime you see on ID Discovery.
until next week. Until we meet again!
One lapis lazuli and one hammer. All
I
need
felt
to
that
fix
coming.
anything.
Me too.
I felt it coming. I couldn't even eat a chip yet. I was gonna choke on it because I just knew it was coming. Thanks.
Soon you will
You're
see
welcome.
how gears are fixed.
We tried.
Training is needed for everything. I can say I am also training then.
God damn. Garden in the bones?
It feels like something good is going
Okay.
to happen today.
I swear, all of Periphery's songs are just so... The off timing of them and how the timing works for their songs, it's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Periphery is?
I think I've heard of them.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go smack on them there, Ethereum mobs for a minute.
There. Yeah.
For what it looks like, because I beat Orbita last night, looks like I can do the weekly now at Tenebrum for the shit.
Motherfucker.
Alright, so we don't have a non-Agris test, I don't think. So I don't really know what we're going to be expecting. Looking over, let's see here. Grind tracker, do I have?
Gave you 2 numbers earlier.
Well, I'm saying for me, I don't know if I have any recorded non-Agris hours.
Oh, I see how it is.
I do. I have a burst of them, but they've got some of them got coins on them. Yeah, those are fucking. We can't use those. All right. So what'd you pull, no Agris?
10k, 208 on the Megu, and then the May was 9,800 to like 10,000 usually. Just to give you a good rough estimate.
Yeah. All right, stun stiffness freezing. We're gonna run. Motherfucker, I sent them away. Harmony. Might as well just put these in my inventory to hang on to. No, because I don't want to get them ever crossed where I accidentally run an hour and I don't have the right one. So I'd rather keep my actual, like, regions in there. in my non-region out of the thing. Just so I don't fuck it up.
That makes sense.
Alright, so Simple Cron, Draught, you're gonna run one of those. Fill a buff. Yep. Turn that on. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how she feels trying to do this shit. This is gonna be the part that I'm a little nervous about. Is how do we clear the big ass wave? It's not bad. Thank you for being an ass, not being an ass, and spawning that all the way on the other side of the map. she's a lot more surgical than the Guardian. Like, the Guardian, I don't even have to look. But with the Drakania, I'm definitely having to consider every skill, or every big skill, where I'm at. And, because you want to get the most of the, you want to get the most of that, that big dick damage coming off of the big skill when you do use your big channels. So it was 3,700 was usually the trash indicator when I would get the boss to spawn. So it should be low 3,000 or high 2,000s when it spawns.
Without Agris?
Yeah. Well, no, with Agris it should be 3,700.
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes
Is
sense.
my usual. So I'm assuming it would here it would be high 2,000s, very low 3,000s.
I would assume the same.
So I was looking around and I was a little disappointed. I was like, at first, I was like, you know, it sucks. I'm not gonna get that AP buff that the Guardian gets. Well, I've got it. It's just different. It's the Drax 60-minute buff that stays in her kit.
Okay.
So instead of it being 20 AP, she gets 18 AP and cast speed, but it's a permanent buff that stays up as once you activate her form for the first time. And then it's constantly rotating as you re-up the form. Okay, so here we go. It's 18, so I'm almost half. Alright. So I'm almost half the trash that I would normally be when I go into this dude. But here we go. This is what we wanted to see. We want to see the boss. I'm about to give this guy the absolute get fucked. Yeah, we can kill him way faster. However, the AoE part is definitely an issue. Because the Guardian cleans all that shit up pretty quick. So 2,300, and I'm normally 2,700 by, or 3,700 by now. So that's probably ish.
Not bad.
How much Agris do I actually have? I've got 20. I think I would burn 2,000 Agris in one phase.
Probably.
Shit.
Well, have it, click it, and then watch it.
That's what I was about to do. I'm gonna burn it. Let's see how close I end up getting. I'll do one more phase.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, I gotta do better on the rotation because I'm getting too close up to it and I'm not getting the this buff should start. I should be able to hit that aerial burst literally on cooldown without cycling around to it at the wrong spot.
Damn, that breakdown made these headphones do a bass drop. Starting to think normal headphones can't necessarily do metal that great sometimes. My
Now
buy
it-
those heavies.
Not without a good driver, no.
I was looking at the brand heavies. This is
Okay.
my next one, I think.
If you want to put a pretty penny into them, Beyerdynamics DT77s are the best headphones you can buy for money in that price point. I have like 8 pairs.
Sennheisers that he had.
These are a step up of the Sennheisers. I have the Sennheisers. I've had a bazillion different ones, and the DT 770 Pros are the best you're gonna put your hands on. Should be like 200 bucks, I think, from Sweetwater.
That's not bad. My issue is the trying to find one that has a mic attached.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't get a mic. Would be an actual.
That's why I was talking about the heavies.
I mean, the Astro A50s that I have aren't terrible, although I haven't listened to shit on my headset really for music in terms of that. So
I have a set of Corsair Dark something headphones. They're wireless Bluetooth. But every now and then, they can't keep up. They're crackling spots. I don't even have it up all the way. It's actually at like a quarter. It does it at like halfway though. It's actually from the game music sprite played up. Creepy shit. I mean, it's not as good as sitting in the car and listening to the rest for sure. Close.
Alright, we're at 1600. I've got 400. Oh shit, I got 400 Agris left. I'm gonna turn that off.
You already burned through that 2K that quick?
Yep.
Mother. Trucker.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay for the boss, but it's, I can't get it, I can't test it without the Agris, the full Agris to see. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she's under the Guardian, because this is just basically... It's AoE Central here, like, that's what you're trying to do here.
You're wrong. I mean, she got some AoEs though. You got some AoEs. It's just how do you want to directionally have them? Because bleh. Ooh. New era. Base from Alabama. Disembark, 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 stupid. Oh. Server's trying to hit me, of course.
Oh, they added a sound to the looting now.
Yeah. Very much so.
$2,200. And we're at the Azure thing again. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna actually probably have quite a bit. I mean, you kind of racked through it kind of quick. Seemed like it. Okay, I'm gonna put this shit up.
So currently I'm at 2,600.
I mean, don't look like you're doing the worst.
Alright, we're done at 2,700. So I'm 1,000 trash loot behind. But I had... what? Probably 5 full rotations that I didn't get to use the trash loot on? Or the Agris on the trash loot?
Agris, yes.
So... I'm behind the Guardian, I think. But I don't know how... I'm not that... I don't think I'm Seraph behind the Guardian, but I know I'm not on top of the Guardian.
Yeah, I'd say you're something. I don't know how much of a something. It didn't look like much of a something if it is.
I mean, I got 5,000 in 2 rotations.
That's what I'm saying, and that was like basically almost no Agris.
Yeah. So I did half of that in 2 of the rotations out of probably, what, 5?
Mm-hmm.
6 that you get here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that probably is leading towards,
12K, the 12K mark or the 10K mark, like what I was hitting, or just a little bit above. If you did the full hour.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that means the add-ons should be
Working.
getting there.
Yeah,
The
it's starting to get
accuracy is the one that I'm the least sus on here. Let's see. Actually, I may need a second back attack looking at this. Because back attack is on Tectonic Slam at 7 seconds. Yeah, I may need to remove this accuracy for another back attack. Let me find out where this Tectonic Slam is. So it's the SE. Okay, so...
Ooh, that bend.
So let's copy this note, and I'm going to make a secondary version of it. Okay. Close, add note. Okay, so this is DP. Then Doombringer is... Well, no, that would be Tectonic Slam. This is going to be CR and attack speed. CR... AS. Okay, so we're buffing up. Now we go into Doombringer, which is going to be the Shift Q, which is DR up. And, so this is DR and... Well, this is DP EV, evasion. DR up and crit damage. SE... Which I don't think... SE is Tectonic Slam, which is back attack and crit damage. Okay. Back attack, crit damage. SLMB, I don't think I'm using as a... SLMB is Savage Decree 3. Yeah, that's looking like that Savage Decree. We're not using anything there. Shift LMB is Tip of the Scale, which we're not using. So, okay, so we've got to go through those two skills. And then SF is Sundering Roar. Which is movement and crit damage.
Boom, boom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom.
Movement and crit damage. Okay, to SF. Wait, hold on. Shift F to SF. Oh, this would go to F, then... Hold on, let me do the rotation. So it would be... I think that's at Extinction. Yeah, we go into Extinction. Extinction. Then SF in red, which we're not using. And then I wrap around with accuracy and DR on Obliterate. Accuracy and DP. Okay. Bring it over here so we can look at it. Although I'm not blocking the screen over here, so that's fine. All right. So that's the DP and evasion buff, followed by crit rate and attack speed. My DR buff and crit damage. Back attack and crit damage. Nothing. Movement speed and crit damage. Hold on. I did this wrong. Okay, so... Okay, that moves me to red. Where we do that SF to F, RNB to E.
I for an eye.
Yeah, we need another back attack in here.
What it's kind of looking like. I don't think you're going to be suffering with taking out the accuracy.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I'm also looking at the... I'm trying to think about the logic, not necessarily of where they're sitting right now. I'm trying to think about the logic of the rotation and what you're doing.
Oh.
Also as well. So... if we're using... I mean, this is a fucking gap closer. I mean, because, like, there's my horse right here. And I'm able to get through the horse. I mean, that's... quite a lot of space we're covering. I mean, we just covered this. That's a lot of ground we can cover with that. That's just as much as that dash, almost. A little bit shorter than that. This is always so hard to do without the forward momentum.
Oh fuck, now they're gonna be called Karazad Karens. Oh shit. We had Tavala Timmies and now we're gonna have
Karazad
Karazad
Karens. I love it and hate it all at the same time. Okay.
It just hit me like a box of rocks, my bad. Yeah, that are Karazad Carls.
Oh no, it's gonna be Karazad Karens. I could put it on Extinction instead, and then it would be back attack and this could be back attack crit damage. Okay. So this would become... back attack, crit damage. Which should get me through the rest of the rotation. So now... what I should do is remove the keep the movement speed. $35 HP per target hit. Because that's the biggest skill we got, is this skill right here. Per HP. Recovers 35 HP per target. Do I need the crit rate rebuffed at this point? That would be the other thing. Do I need to
How much
recycle?
crit rate do you have right now? How much crit rate do you have right now?
I don't know. My stats.
My stats.
I have 33% right now.
Ooh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I didn't say nothing.
Move along.
I'm not stop fucking saying nothing.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Less 33% with pretty much nothing. Yeah, detailed stats currently.
Land. Oh, one of your bitches has it.
Hit a mob and see if I can get it to charge up. Yeah, I can get up to 63 crit rate there.
DEA. DEH.
Okay, so that's 63 crit rates. So, yeah, I probably want to re-up that crit buff about midway through. That's probably more advantageous than... So now this question's about Doombringer. So I was doing the DP buff here. But there's nothing else that really makes sense. yet in the rotation outside of the going ahead and getting the crit damage up. Okay, so the Adanya potion also does crit hit +5. Is that where I'm at right now? Yeah, I'm crit hit +5 right now regardless. So that's 18% off of that. Which
Yeah,
we'll
you
get.
don't want to know it.
What?
You don't even want to know what mine's casually sitting at.
High. Like, I'm sure the Guardian sits higher than where I'm at.
I would hope. I'm not real sure.
I'll tell you in just a second. I'll put all my shite on.
Because I know when I'm buffed, I'm at 110% crit rate.
Jesus.
So I'm like, wait a second. And then every now and then, yeah, basically when I'm casually messing around, it's like 82 or something.
Guardian's at 0 right now.
Hello. Your
Huh?
kindness makes me so happy.
What
Hold
an
on.
absolute fucking goddamn fuckery.
18% right now.
What the fucking absolute fuckery?
I mean, she's got no food buffs and shit like that.
Let me stop sailing and I'll switch. Just 'cause that's wild. I mean, that's the differences between the class too. And I think that's where she makes up. That's the shit I've been looking at. I'm like, well, where does she make up for it in her bullshit?
%68% when I've got all my shit up. When I do the Omaha's Blessing, I get 50% crit rate off of that.
I was gonna say unbuffed. Even then, that still feels a little low. I guess it makes more sense now that I'm looking at it unbuffed, like not doing any damage or anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kapow.
You're 28% crit rate unbuffed. Well, no, you've got food and
I got the random crit damage, not.
yeah. Okay.
It's the exquisite,
Yeah.
which wouldn't necessarily add a. Yeah. It would just max out my actual crit at level 5.
I wouldn't necessarily get the movement speed. but-
They're identical.
Huh?
Exquisite
Oh, simple combi on both.
gives +2 attack speed, cast speed, 2 movement speed, 2 crit.
Yeah, so it should be good.
Simple gives 2 attack speed, 3 movement speed, and 2 crit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it should be the same regardless which one you're using as far as that's concerned.
Yeah.
Is it the crit and back attack damage?
Nope, those are
extra?
identical. The only difference is the AP to the raw AP on the exquisite, the 30 monster damage on the simple, the accuracy on the exquisite, the evasion on the exquisite, and the all resist on the exquisite. But this one gives you damage reduction on the simple. So basically, if you're grinding, you're on the simple cron meal.
Yeah.
Unless
that
you
makes
need
more
the
sense.
accuracy. If you need the
Well, is there
accuracy...
critical hit? No.
So the
No
question
fucking
is...
accuracy.
I'm pretty sure I'm plus fucking everything.
Yeah, what the hell?
When I'm fully buffed. Right? So if we're running...
It's important to warm up. Want to
Yeah,
try?
simple.
You might still be in your growth period.
10. No, I'll. Bitch.
Yeah, so I get +5 crit on the Adania potion. +5 attack, movement, and cast speed. So yeah, you're fully maxed out on an Adania drop. Now on the Harmony, it should be the same too, because the only thing should be added is the Adania, or the region. Yeah, it's the same, just with a different region. So the question is can we sneak in any more crit rate? Nope, you get crit damage. The crit rate reforged stones, which we already have. We should have 3 of those in all of our weapons, which is 15%. Which I should have all my reforges. 15, yep, 5, 10, 15. Hold on, did my Drakania not have that shit in her thing? Let's check and see if it didn't take her stuff.
Okay, so I'm about to send you what it looks like without my Z or E, or class buff, one might say. I know that my Z pumps that up a lot more. Run!
Nope, I got the total effects here. That's all. Okay, so it's all there.
Okay. Now I'm gonna send you what she looked like when she was hitting shit. But not Z buff or class buff.
Okay. 88%. So I'm only 20% behind you.
Yep, and that's without the Z buff. At least the Z buff for me is... Where the fuck to go? Crit rate 30%. Attack speed 25%, all AP 30.
So when I do... So I can push my buttons pretty far, too. So... My class buff will give me an extra 30 on top of that.
Now, if I'm using my other thing, the class buff, that gives me an extra 30%, an extra 20% attack, and movement, and all AP 35. Okay, so that makes sense then. So you are going up a lot more than the 20 or whatever percent.
93% is what I get when I class buff.
Okay. So you're almost at where it just basically crits every hit.
Yes.
Or at least where it visually looks like it's critting every hit.
Yes. While we have the 30 seconds of the class buff.
See, at the 88% that I'm at, without the class buff, I just need more crit damage, damn it.
I've got 51% on the Drak. But again, I don't have everything up, and I don't really want to pop shit just to fucking go do dumb shit.
Yeah, my crit damage is at 60. Back attack's at 60. Okay, now I see it.
My character do auto sailing. So far, it seems like you're re-picking up Drek things pretty Drek-like.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I mean, you have to realize...
Spend some time since you played Drek.
Where is it? I have 293 days on the Drak.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of fucking hours.
Mm-hmm. Wait, don't we have an anvil on the fucking tent? Oh, you can only... Damn it, you piece of shit.
You can only repair. You can't max repair.
Well, I was gonna do a crystal extraction, which means I gotta go to Hikenza!
Yar, blacksmith.
Because heaven forbid we spend 50 bucks on a fucking cash shop item that couldn't do this shit.
For real? I still don't actually understand why we can't with our fucking tent.
By today's standards, that would be nothing of the dumb shit we have added into this game. But it would technically ruin towns at that point. Why would you need to go into town at all?
I mean, with the tent, you don't need to go into town usually at all. Not for any real good reason unless you're enhancing or doing something. That needs like actual repair. Otherwise, you're just better off just chilling out at the tent. Because you have maids.
Yep.
It's not like you can't pull things and put things and repair and all that dumb stuff and get your buffs and sell your golds and... I wish the tent was more useful with its fucking storage.
Yes. Instead of, let us at least overweight it.
Yeah, at the very least, let me act it as a horse. Like I mean, yeah, would I like to at least 10 times the amount that it gives us? Yes. Give me a leeway of something, that way I can... But with 200 weight, that's... What are we doing?
Alright, so Crya fighting spirits have been made. Shiny. Okay. Extra 8 monster damage there.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least now you're getting the resistance and some monster damage. Because now it's like the dogged patiences or unyielding spirits or whatever the fuck else the other one, the stalwart defenses.
Yeah, it doesn't feel so
Useless with just it being resistance.
Yep.
At least now that spot has a reason, other than
the what? Spending all that money for nothing. Oh man.
yeah, because it's like $3 bill and just the cryo shards for just one set.
Yeah, it's fucking painful. Not to mention it's 600. Not to mention it's 600 fucking magical shards. It's well 620.
We ain't talking about that.
620 magical shards because you gotta withdraw them shits.
We ain't talking about that.
Holy shit, are they going up in price?
People are grinding, starting to grind them areas less. There might have been a good chunk of people who are really moving on to Ethereum because of what they did.
No, they're still min-ish listed, but
Okay,
yeah, I mean we're getting close to the 6,000. It is rising. We are reaching the top, so it means we might be able to start selling our magical shards again. Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah! wouldn't mind that 5
Oh
mil
yeah, but
plus.
that's the issue because we don't grind anywhere that drops them.
Zephyros, I think, drops them.
No, it doesn't. I don't think. Does it drop them?
The Matro, the sealed, I thought.
No,
Maybe it doesn't.
it doesn't.
Oh, the new spot does, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, the new spot that none of us are gonna go
No, I don't
grind.
That's, yep.
See, there it is. It's there. But none of us can go there.
We can go there, just not efficiently.
We're gonna get our pussies pushed in because there's no monster damage for that shit. We don't get an Adanya stone to cheat us across that finish line.
No.
We will need the new accessories for that. That's the unfortunate part. We need the accessories.
If you've anything to
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, but you could just go there like, you know, Kaylee did and just, you know, go there for the...
I'm not a masochist like Kaylee. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I will. The second I get the AP for it.
I respect my crystals.
I'll make certain you get
Oh, I'm not gonna die like that. It's not that bad. Just don't do it at night. I've seen what a lot of the random peoples who are doing it. Technically, Kaylee's is the same as mine, so yeah, she wasn't really doing all that bad. She wasn't almost dying like what's his face on with Zethian with the agent. He was like almost dying in some cases.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. It's kind of it's just every now
That's
and
the
then. but
case.
it's only-
The
it's
last
only at
time
nighttime.
she was doing on her PvP crystals.
Ooh.
Oh.
Epic fail.
Yep. Yep.
We're
Okay.
missing some shit. I mean, I remember running the Lucases just for the attack speeds.
Yeah, but looking at my set, I don't see where I can get them. And, like, I don't see a single spot where I can get them.
No, I mean, no. The only spot I would like to replace would be the rebellious crystals for those, but that's about it.
But that's 10 monster damage and 10 AP, so that's 20. That's a lot of damage
Yeah, I mean,
that you'd have to somehow cook up. Like, unless you're that far over.
right.
But
It'd be
that
for PvP sakes.
yeah.
And I can't really think of any.
I think
other-
I bought some. I think I got some in here. Yeah, I got 2 sets in here. I got 2 of them in here.
Other than yanking out resistances when it comes to that.
I ain't no bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out these bonds and wands as soon as I get my second Han and sell those off.
Oh yeah.
I got
Just
a
a random
random power just sitting here. From back in the
Oh, you mean the ones I was bitching at not having?
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had 2 chilling.
I got a full set of Hooms for both
That's
and
rip.
Macalods. Although I could probably sell these and make 8 bill. But my bitch ass, as soon as I sell them, I'm gonna need them. Something will come along and be like, yep, you need the Macalods again.
The ultimate ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try to see if replacing some random things when it comes to going out to a place like that would help any. Not that I would think that it would.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I feel like you're losing quite a bit with just trying to have a set of those on.
I also want to get these accuracy crystals turned up to Hans at some point. Because I will need to go do, whatchamacallit, Crypt for the ring piece. Well, I guess that's enough fucking around for now. We fucked around and we found out, basically. This probably is the better option now that I think about it. Just because of cycling and where it is in the rotation, this probably does better. The only thing I feel weird-ish on is that movement speed being so far into the rotation. But once you're running, it shouldn't matter, because then it's just keeping it cycled up. And I shouldn't be on a 50, and even if I am, I'm not that far behind on keeping it up most of the time.
Alright, I didn't see much of an issue there.
The only thing I'm looking at now is we're missing DP shred a little bit to cycle back through. Extinction's what again? Shift F. That's not wide enough. I would need it on Obliterate. That's the only AoE I would have at that point that would be wide enough to grab shit. That's the only thing we're really lacking is the DP shred. Okay, so we go here into here into Doombringer. Tectonic Slam.
But yeah, Zethian was basically showing that when he had his Z and class buff going, he was over cap. Or at the cap.
At the new Sulfur?
Yeah. And John Law was also looking like it was the same way for him. But both of them are kind of saying, yeah, if you're not necessarily capped, it's probably not necessarily worth even trying. But I'd go there just for that fucking turquoise. I don't care how much times I die.
Wouldn't it just be better to go grind the silver and buy it?
No. I don't want to fucking buy nothing.
Alright.
We'll go grind for it and cry about it the whole way. But then again, by the end of the month, we should be able to grind that spot.
Okay, technically, hear me out. The cooldown of aerial burst is 10 seconds. The DP buff lasts for 10 seconds.
Perfect.
Technically,
DP shred.
I don't technically need it on anything else, other than if I want to apply it somewhere else if the mobs are already gone. And that's the only thing I'm trying to think of.
There you go. That's the spirit. Because usually running two things in the same rotation is, or the rotation of 6 can be bad. It just depends on the class and where you can fit that in. In this case, it does sound like at least if you have the cooldown of that skill at a good cooldown and it matches the cooldown of that, then you probably should just take out the other one that you have in your list. And run it for something that's a shorter cooldown.
Well, I mean, I've got crit damage back attack done twice in here, and they're spread out enough to keep it refreshed the whole time. So I've got that. I've got crit rate now in here twice.
The evasion, negative evasion?
I got that on the aerial burst. So it's on the same skill that DP shred. So I get basically that one skill will do double DP shreds and an evasion shred all on one click. That's why it's such a great skill.
Does that skill also do a DP shred itself?
Yes. So
okay. That's cool.
Here. So like this rock elephant fucking died. Piece of shit.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be that easy.
Here, let me take off most of my shit. Okay, DP shred on you. And you're fucking dead. Oh, motherfucker. You piece of shit.
Expected.
Yep. Absolutely fucking expected.
Yeah, my one skill that does a DP shred is something I can use on cooldown, so
Hi.
it's mixed with
I
my
am so surprised
DP
by my
shreds
own
on the Mewa.
But yes, it does. One's baked in, one's a skill add-on, and then I added the evasion. So, I mean, that one skill is AoE fucking everything around me with it.
Yeah.
I'll guard it as though it were my own
Which is
property.
great. That's what we want off of it.
And it's on a good cooldown, too.
Yeah. So whenever that skill comes up, you need to drop it again. That's basically the way it goes for it.
Yep.
So well, let's see. I guess that's it for now. Go get on the Guardian is what I'll AFK after dinner. We'll go process on you till dinner.
Yeah, I'm going out for my mom's birthday.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah, in theory, she'd be 54 today.
Ooh. Okay, well.
We just try to make sure that we go to her favorite restaurant.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I lost her to cancer in 2012.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. Luckily enough, she actually died on her birthday.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. The day that she turned 40 was also the day that she died in the hospital.
That's fucking wild. I don't know too many people I've ever known that were born and died on the same day.
I don't know either. She had stage 4 cancer, so
Okay.
kind of hard to fight that kind of stuff.
No. Especially in 2012. Like, sure,
Yeah.
there's some ups and downs to it, but that's wild. Let's see. I'm trying to think when my aunt died of breast cancer. 13? 14?
Damn.
2013, I think. 2014? Maybe it was 15? I'm still dating Allie. I remember that much. Because that's actually, this is the fucked up shit. That's actually what caused us to break up.
Seriously.
I swear to God. Because we were spending too much time going back and forth to help Mom and not enough time to us.
Oh my fucking god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my motherfucking god.
It was an hour drive.
Fucking go, dude.
It was an hour drive from where we lived, and it was, we would go probably about 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, and I ended up letting her fucking have it one day down there. Because she tried some shit on me, and I mean, I just blew off on her in the car. I'm like, you're fucking retarded at this. This is, I can't believe you're doing this. Like, we're literally going down, making meals, having to go grocery shopping to help my mom and her sister. And I hate to say it, Dad's fucking useless. Other than just sitting there and moral support at that point. Because he can't
his feet around.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it was moral support, which she still appreciated. And can you go grab this? Because whatever. Because the thing is 3 days before my aunt died, my grandmother had a minor heart attack. So they were taking care of her.
So they were really fucking going through it.
Oh yeah, so Mom was gone from I want to say the end of 2012 till 2019. Between, like, she came back home and they ended up moving her to assisted living because they were finally just burning out right as COVID was just starting up. Like, just as soon as you started hearing those faint little things about the COVID thing, they moved her here.
Yeah, the end of 2019-ish.
They moved her here because, like, people started talking about it, I want to say, around September. She died in October. Yeah. And by the time they did the lockdown, we told her she needs to get her butt back home and just leave the house, lock it up, and let's see what happens over the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, no, they were going through it between the two sisters, just, you know, her and her sister going back and forth from it. But yeah, the whole Allie thing was 2012 is roughly when it was, 2012, 2013. Sure, you know, there was a little bit of the neglect going on in the relationship because it was, she'd get off work, I'd pick her up, we'd head down to my grandmother's, and then it was get home, I'd drop her off back at her house, and I'd pass the fuck out. And it was that until, see, she died July 1st.
Is this because she didn't want to come home to your house?
No, it was because it was the whole thing of not spending enough time together, like, you know, that we were going down there 5 days a week, and it was, she was getting tired of the grind of it, is basically what it comes down to. is the only way I could realistically say. Is, I mean, she was tired of the grind and didn't want to deal with that.
It makes sense, other than the whole she didn't necessarily wasn't staying at your house.
Yeah. So
I mean, yeah, she would never do for her family. Imagine if you're doing for somebody else. So, hoe is a hoe. A hoe, a hoe.
yep.
I'm not saying that she was there. I'm just saying. I mean, my
Nah,
brain would lead
nah.
to that too, though.
I'm true to my words. I'll say it. A real woman would never say anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
in
she
reality,
tried to
that's why
show
you
her
grew
ass.
up.
She tried to show her ass once or twice in front of mom down there, and mom chewed the shit out of her too.
To
But I mean,
be expected, and that's why you ended up, not being with her.
yep, it ended it pretty damn quick.
I know if my mom would have argued with one of my girlfriends, it would have been like, "I'm sorry, but if you can't respect what she was thinking, I don't know what to tell you."
Yep, it was a dumb scenario from pretty much everything I remember. And then here's the really fucked up part. The really, really fucked up part. She called me 6 years later and apologized for it all and wanted to try it again. And then we went, so the thing was, I listened to her, I heard her out, and I was single at the time. I mean, Hellcrest probably was around at that point. Or just, roughly at that point. And
Where he was?
it would have been during me playing Epic 7.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think I was a year later than that. Just a year later than that.
That's what that's roughly what I'm thinking. Like,
Just
you were close. Well, let me ask you this. Do you remember me getting Archdemon Mercedes?
This storage, not for a single day.
From the first time, no. So I'm
Okay.
a year later than that.
Okay. Yeah.
When I came in, I was 6 months before that fucking guy with the 124 speed that does this, that had the first bitch that changed everything.
Oh, Rand.
What
Okay,
his
yeah,
name
yeah.
was. Yeah, I was 6 months before that.
Okay. So yeah, you were right in between her, because I pulled that Mercedes with her on stream. The first time I got Archdemon Meru, I pulled her on.
Yeah, I see. That is one of the fucking recommended videos on your channel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's when it was. But yeah, no, she was gone in 60 days. Said nothing had changed about me, blah 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 blah. But yet, she had a pretty traumatic dating experience between the time she left me and whatever shit she did. So I was like, I think it's just you're dealing with past shit. So, but yeah, no, I understand the whole having to
That
take
time
care of.
period.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I get you, man. For me, it was definitely rough. I mean, we didn't really have the money, and we built up like $700,000 stupid fucking bill and medical bills. And
Oh yeah.
when she ended up dying, I mean, because my parents weren't married,
Yeah.
they came after me.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
if you had a
eldest
Mexican girl, she would bring her mom to make food with your mom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I've dated a few of them, and they're always seeming to be like that.
Yeah. That's definitely not that. I can tell you that much. But then again, it was, I was always known as the chef of the family. And so I was the one doing 99% of the cooking anyway.
Cooking, yep.
So.
That's like us. Whenever we go anywhere, everyone's always begging us to be making these things or bringing these certain things. Because we're like the Italian cooks of the family.
Nice.
Yeah, it's way better because it's sex on the kitchen.
Hell yeah. All right, well, let's get stream wrapped up here. We'll be back on after dinner. And then it's probably sucking time, I think is what it is. I gotta go get some saps done. So yeah, we'll be back.